All right. Today, our question comes from a client who came to us and said, "Hey, can I buy a home? I'm not a veteran, but can I buy it with my brother who is a veteran or has VA eligibility?" So we're going to dive into that today. My name's Miles Pitcher. I'm the owner of Superior Lending. I've been in the business now for 22 years, um, licensed in many different states, but also dual licensed in all 50 states through one of the banks I work with. So let's dive into this. Very first, we're going to step through a few things. Number one, so if you are a borrower that is a veteran and has VA eligibility or active duty, and you want to do a loan with no down payment, great, we can do that. Zero down, has to be owner occupied, and you just have to have enough entitlement for that. The next step is asking, can a veteran buy a home with a co-borrower or a spouse who's a veteran? And the answer is yes, you can. In that case, so both borrowers are veterans or have VA eligibility, that is called a joint VA loan. And they take it and they split your entitlement between the two borrowers, and they will split the funding fee between the two borrowers. If one of the borrowers happens to be funding fee exempt, then the other borrower just has to pay or get charged with their portion of the funding fee. The next step is a veteran borrower who has a spouse. So can that work and can that happen? And the spouse is not a veteran, right? So that is still an opportunity to do a zero down loan, 100% loan from the VA. We do those all the time. Those are great. So the one that we're getting to today is where we have a veteran VA eligibility and we have a co-borrower who is not their spouse. So it could be a friend, a brother, a sister, a parent, who's going on the loan with them. Can we do that as a VA loan? The answer is yes, we can, but there are some things you need to be aware of on that. This is also called a VA joint loan. And I want to make you aware of a few things that come with it. So first, you need to understand that when the VA does a loan, they're not actually the lender on it. They just tell the lender, they say, we will guarantee 25% of this loan. And so think about it this way. If you borrow some money from a lender on a VA loan and did 100% loan with them, we'll do easy math. Let's say it's a $200,000 loan and something happened and the loan got foreclosed on. The VA would send to that lender only 25% of that loan amount to make them whole. So that would only be $50,000. The lender then would have the responsibility of recovering the rest of the money. So understanding that 25% guarantee is important because when you bring in a non-veteran co-borrower who is not a spouse, they cut that guarantee in half. So 12.5%. So that then becomes how much down payment the co-borrower has to bring in. So yes, you can do a VA loan, but it's going to require some down payment, 12.5%. Some of the other things you need to be aware of is that the VA, we can do these through our lenders, but the VA does have to review and approve these types of loans, these joint loans. So if you're trying to do a super fast close, which we can generally do, this one you need a little extra time, maybe like 30 days in the contract to get that done. But it's a cool way to go because you're still getting the VA loan, phenomenal rate. It's still the best loan out there, in my opinion. So it's very worthwhile to do. Please feel free to reach out to me if you want any pricing, quotes, questions on this type of loan product. Like I said, we can do these in all 50 states. My name's Miles Pitcher. Thanks for watching. Have a great week.